This is Mr. Shope. I'm going to go over problem number 2 on the quiz review. It says find the equation of a line that goes through the point 3, 4 and is perpendicular to the line -2, -4. So we have this word perpendicular here. We need to use this word, and we also need to use our point and our equation. So we're going to use these 3 pieces of information that I've highlighted right here. In any of these problems right now, it says whenever you see find the equation, step 1 is find the slope. Step 1, find the slope, okay? If I'm going to find the slope right here, we're going to use the principle number 1, the slope-intercept form right here, y equals mx plus b. And I'm just going to put the slope of the other line right underneath here. Okay, the slope of the other line is y equals -2x minus 4. The slope of the other line is right here. Anything in front of the x is m, and m is slope. M is our slope, so the slope of the other line is -2. When we see this word perpendicular, we can't use that -2. We have to put our slope in negative reciprocal form. Here's what negative reciprocal means. When you're to change this -2 into a negative reciprocal, here's what we do. Step 1 is we change the sign. So I want to make it +2. Step 2 is I want to write it as a fraction. So first step is change the sign. Step 2 is write it as a fraction. In step 3, we're going to flip it. Okay, so I'm just going to flip. The 2 is a denominator, 2 is a numerator, 1's a denominator. I'm just going to flip the top and bottom, or numerator and denominator. And the slope of a line parallel to this is 1/2. 1/2. So we found the slope. And if you just think logically, the opposite of -2, this is positive, and it's 2, which is 2/1 reversed. So it's logical to you. We found the slope. We went through the steps and made it a negative reciprocal. Now step 2 is we have to find the y-intercept. Step 2, find the y-intercept. So we haven't used this point yet. To find the y-intercept, here's what we're going to do. We're going to plug in our slope, which is 1/2 right here. And also we're going to plug in our y and our x. In our equation, if we use this point right here, 3 is x, okay, and 4 is y. So now I have all these are known except for b, and I can solve this. So I can say 4 equals 1/2 times 3 is 3/2 plus b, okay? To solve for b, I'm going to have to subtract 3/2 from both sides, subtract 3/2. Well, to make 4 into 2's, to make 4 into something over 2, it has to be 8/2. 8/2 is the same as 4. And if I subtract 3/2 from that, we're going to leave the top the same, leave the bottom the same, the 2, and we're going to do the math on top. 8 minus 3 is 5, so we have 5/2 is our b. 5/2 is our b, is our y-intercept. So this is my slope, or m. This is my y-intercept, or my b right here. Now step 3, the last thing I want to do is I want to just write it in slope-intercept form like this. And I want to leave my x and my y as the same. I want to leave x and y untouched, and we just want to fill in the information that we got in step 1 and step 2. So I'm going to put 1/2 in for my m, or my slope, and I'm going to put 5/2 in for my b, which we found in step 2 right there, and there's our equation. Thank you.